when men wore suits and women wore hats, when a man's wealth was worth all the world and some more. Men, I miss the 90s.
Men, I miss the 90s, when I depended on the sweat on my brow, and the sunburns at the back of my head, and the cracks on my heels, when I dreamt of a life better than that of wishing and toiling, but one of doing and achieving. When my master said jump, I will only but tie my shoes and look up to the heavens, believing not only in God, but also in a brown envelope at the end of my periods. Men, I miss the 90s.
Woman, I miss the 90s. I grew up under inspiration, instruction, and guidance of my sister, the leader of a little motley crew of adventurous girls who had in turn learned all the secrets from my aunt, and my aunt before my aunt, and my aunt before that aunt. I learned about my body. I learned about how to please the man and how to be pleased with the man. I learned about the value and respect of hearing my chosen one's uncles announcing themselves at the gate of our homestead, ready for the tough negotiations for my virginity and fight. I learned of cooking, cleaning, loving, caring, supporting, and advising the head of my home.
Men, I miss the 90s.
Men, I miss the 90s. I miss the air. There was a whisper of purity in it and the promise of life. I miss the jacarandas, the teary, fluey, and itchy bicycle rides to school, carrying only my books and the thirst of knowledge and power. I miss the red soul beneath my feet that carried me and assured me of safety and strength, procreation and longevity. I miss the taste of nothingness, yet cooling and refreshing. The nothingness that which falls from heavens on time, in time, and for time. Rain, rain, beautiful rain, that which greens the plains, the acacia trees, and the soils we tilled.
Men, I miss the 90s.
zonke abantwana bechithe itiye umlenze ogobisa insini thukuthele from the town of Huntersville. I am writing this letter to complain about the harassment that we face from the hands of Mr. Councilman and his dodges. I speak for all the women and men of this land who are battling absolute poverty and disease by getting off their backsides and doing something. And since Mr. Councilman's ears seem to be blocked by the bribes that he's getting from everyone, I lift my voice to a higher man who can at least hear us and take appropriate actions. We are an honest bunch of women who put food on the table day in, day out. We sell amatun, ezangaphakathi, amatamatis, clothes, shoes, second-hand newspapers, isigubhu, and anything that the people want. The rules in these pieces of paper which we were given limit us to sell things that our customers do not want to buy. How the hell do they expect us to make
Jerry? How do you expect us to extract cooking oil from stones and then providing the stones for that matter? We work 350 days a year, 20 hours a day, on the roads, risking our lives, our homes, our health. Workers' license in hand, councilmen's goons do not rest. Can you imagine being chased around the city like a criminal for trying to make a living?
Like border jumpers, we crawl the bottom of the bottom to get the cheapest source of our wares after much negotiation and persuasion. Depending on the different types of our sources, we carry these half-a-ton packages across the border, hoping that like the hunchback of Notre Dame, we could be invisible. But after 3 days on the road, being harassed by tax collectors, sheltered by criminals, we make it to our market and rest to make innocent dollars for our children.
The midday news, read by Kalanga Lama Kananga. In a chain of events, the vendors of Huddersfield called for the local authorities to regularize their activities, which have become their source of income under the prevailing economic conditions which have rendered many jobless. This is a response to rumors that the local authorities planning a somewhat edge on informal traders and vendors by sending on them revenue. That said, it is a public secret that several council operatives solicit bribes from vendors on a frequent basis. Some vendors have more than one market store, which goes against council regulation, but is facilitated by corrupt elements within the council. Residents were heard complaining over the cat and mouse games played between the local authority officials and vendors. One vendor is still recovering after breaking a leg and arm in council police. The residents say they are prepared to pay licenses and stores if the council will regularize it and protect them from criminal council employees who extort and rob them, who will keep you updated on these and other issues.
Good morning, Makaza. How are you working? Latula J, who are you? Mina. How?
I mean, I know you got problems, but you seem to be coming here earlier and earlier to work with bigger and bigger stuff. I wonder where you're getting all this.
Word on the street is that umusa usekhombe border. Bena ngavela kusabona sifike border lapha. The stuff was cleared. Khona. Thina sibuyangala lutho. That other guy has been eyeing her since I introduced her to the game in Degamie. The charmer boy, Mr. Sophisticate. Hey! He has worked his magic on her, and like a moth attracted and blinded by the light. Kasaboni lutho khona phumba ngathu. Engathi chazi khona akaboni lutho. Lathi sesiphumba izihlahla.
Very sad. Girls. You have to keep remembering my life. Some of us
We're not born with a 4-bedroom house over our heads, and we didn't choose this life.
Yes, I will say it 1,000 times until it gets into your big skulls. Good morning, customer.
Kanti ke uzwile lo 3 is dead. Hey, thina share stand khona
1, 2, 3.
kuvelo kuyavunyelwa khona. Hey, sisi
Ulesa matamatisi. Khona eskaito.
hey sisi
3. Yabona lo nxa engakhumbanga khona ngale mabona ulomuthi. Fair.
Ngiyabonga customer yamanje. Uphenduke njalo. Ngibonge kakhulu. Alenza ngigcine la. All right. Bye bye customer yami. Habe kudlanje. Mangazana. I do this because I have responsibilities. Malanga onke siyahasela la to make an honest dollar. One more day without having is good enough for me and should be good enough for you too. Pella, the truth is,
you have outstanding fines of $325. And this is Mr. Councilman's payout day. You have been spotted on countless times, breaking the bylaws of this town. You have violated the regulations stipulated in your hawker's license. One may even label you as an outlaw of the town. A bad apple, a black sheep, or a sour grape. When confronted by an officer of this court and town, you, Mrs. Tukutele, evaded the officer and have been rumored to be dragging the name of the council through the mud, saying they are the snails that try to catch the hare. The snails that try to catch the hare, your lordship. You continue to accuse the council of corruption.
Very corrupt. Order.
When it is transparent in an ISO 9001 audited institution. You have ridiculed the council and on many occasions laughed in their face. In their face, your lordship.
How do you plead?
Not guilty.
You've been accused of breaking Section 12A, 15B, 21Z, 22, and many others, and as such are required to pay a fine of $400 in cash or risk imprisonment. Does the accused have anything to say?
I'm guilty.
Worthy of saying.
Guilty as seen on countless times, and finally caught.
Guilty it is. And since you do not have any money, the court hereby revokes your worker's license and will confiscate and auction your wares to recoup court and council fees. Guilty, guilty, guilty. You may go.
The council taxes and arrest and already suffering people who are backing absolute poverty and crime. You say you are the anti-corruption. Do you stand for the people? Can you not see that the people desperately need you? Will you bring these robbers, thugs and thieves to justice? Or shall we take the law into our own hands like Eva?
Well, let's see your true colors. Yours, Musa, sizobathontise Tukutele.
And if there's those
lady needs help and needs it now. My name is Eva, and I'm sure you've met Evalicious there. Not my father's side of me, but a part of me nonetheless. I wish I could say the things she says and do the things she does. Eva Borntolife is a smart, intelligent, and hard-working woman who loves to socialize, have a laugh, and get the most out of life. She is an outgoing and friendly person whose infectious laugh is a trademark and trait. Well, that was until the dear leader decided it was time to start trading in donkeys instead of cows, if you know what I mean. Eva found herself homeless, helpless, and planless. So she turned to the one thing that she did well, which was talking, willing, and dealing. And not long after, Eva was recruited into the World Bank.
Siphatheni mama? Yes, yathi. Wonke amaranda amakhula yonke into ikhona. Uyangathini ngapha sikhulu. Uyakhiwa.
The World Bank, for those who did not do econometrics at A-level economics class, is both a place and a market in Huntersville. It is where women like Eva will go and set up their money-changing facilities. They will change rupees to liras, liras to nairas, nairas to francs, francs to sterling pounds, to dollars, and so on and so on. Life on the street was sexy, dangerous, and profitable. Eva was making minor profit, but that victory was worth celebrating each day rather than sobbing for days on end and being defeated by life. Soon, Eva found herself some space and moved into a one-room shack. Home was home, and it is what you make it into. Eva saved enough money to go shopping in the big town, and she brought back a microwave oven, a television, and an iron amongst all things. She was so proud of her achievements. But achievements that meant nothing when Guguraudi's great cousin happened.
What the hell do you think you are taking down my house? What do you mean I'm not doing that? You come here with your food intelligence and expect me to comply. Yes, chef. No, chef. I'm a little teacher. And do it again? No, come on, please. Can you allow me to at least get some of my stuff? My microwave, at least. My certificate. My money. No! No! My money! No! My microwave! No!
With the hunter's spear still lodged in his back and blood oozing from his side, the gazelle raises itself for a trip to the watering hole against all odds. $20 bill in hand, Eva headed off to join the housing list.
Good morning, sir.
Unguna baba.
I'm number one. I've been here since 3 a.m. Bengangifakazela bonke laba abantu.
Othe ungenelile mba.
Good morning, gorgeous flower.
Good morning, sir.
What can I do you for this fine, fine morning?
I came here to apply for a study.
May I have a form, please? Okay. Did you sign it? ID number. Huntersville. Years of age. Wow. May I have $16, please?
Sorry?
16, dear.
So when am I going to get the land to build my own house? My house got torn down last week, and Mr. Government said I should come here.
Let me check. Not anytime soon. Because you will be on number 1,656.
You must be joking, say. Number 1 million and what?
656, my dear.
So how do you expect me to sign and give you my hard-earned money while you're telling me that my name is going to be at the bottom of the list?
Last year, it was 2,780,000. And yet you're complaining about 1,650,000 something. Make a plan.
Make a plan.
I can make this disappear.
Make a plan.
Just like that.
Make a plan. If you think I'm going to play along to that, then you're backing at an entirely wrong forest. I mean, man, I'm so
the money that I get paid for to do a proper job is not enough. Imota yami ifuna ifuel ukuthi ngase ngihamba nomuntu onjengawe, so people should respect, man. Make a plan.
The anti-corruption people are going to be the first to know. As for you, my dear, you're going to lose the job for soliciting for a bribe.
No one is going to lose his or her job, Ulamanga. Security.
After weeks of negotiation and avoiding the issue, Eva gave in to Sniper's advances and the two went for one too many drinks.
Hello? Yes, Mr. Chigauke. Yes, I'm asking for a favor from you. Yes. Do you still remember that girl who came here? Yeah, the sassy one. Yeah. May you please put her name on top of the list? Yes. You asked too many questions. Yes, she's one of yours. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chikauke Nleya.
It all happened in a flash. And this night in shining armor shone. His intentions were clear, but Eva had to ignore them for now to get a chance at ever getting a place of her own. Bigger picture. Eyes on the prize, she told herself. Bigger picture. But at what cost? Grinning ear to ear. Sniper got Eva's application to the top of the list and even got the date stamp backdated to 5 years back. This was the man she had been looking for. A gentleman past gentleman. Well, save for his comments, his drinking, his constant demands of attention, and of course, his repulsive and addictive sexual advances. Eva crossed her fingers and prayed.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, I saw your missed call. What were you saying?
I just wanted to hear from you that day.
Oh, thanks, baby.
Listen, baby. I told you what they said and what they want. We just have to pay the money.
Sniper, I gave you $16.
Zwana lapa. Those are just office fees. Those are mandatory fees. But daddy money sense it doesn't say.
But last week you said that you could do something even if I don't.
If you can't, or rather won't pay, then forget about the deal.
Snipe, you want a top up of 200 on top of the 600 that I've already given you. Can't even empadalai.
You will have to continue living with your ex-boyfriend's young sister's friend. Remember, I'm not the one who tore your house down. I can't help you, Mama. Sorry.
Snipe, you said you could do something. You can't do this to me.
Remember, you emphasized about professionalism. And you mentioned something in corruption.
Sniper, you said you could do something for me. You have done so for so many of your cousins. You said so yourself.
Woman, what are you saying, man? This is none of your business. Private and confidential. The issue here is between you and your situation. What arrangements we can come to? What can you do for me? I mean, you know what I want. Skulile sonkela. And it wouldn't be the first time for me to... Hello?
Airtime finished just in time. And all through the night, Sniper spun his yarn, lined up his ducks, and began scoping them on his sniper rifle. Eva knew that there was only one thing that this man wanted, and she had been backed in the corner. Sniper played his trump card and began calling in the many needs that needed tending to. Eva gave in to the pressure as their friendship grew some benefits.
How could you do this to me, Sniper? Now I'm pregnant. I don't know what else you have infected me with. And the is already saying this to me. Manje mneli mali ngiyayifuna.
Hello, my child. Hello, Senzi. I hope you can forgive me. I hope one day you realize that I did what I had to do for you. I hope, and that is all I could do. What options do I have? And it hurts me like someone is ripping my heart out of my body with a wire, piece by piece. My words taste of blood and pain. Their blood, my blood. Simply, and it's all you. The government, man. Especially when now comrade Mrs.
No! Mtanami, please don't do this. I will seize Zimakuman. Akitegile. We have to stand up together and stand up for the truth. We won't allow these bullies to go on. Asiyaphumuza abethumbula. The car is waiting outside here. Abanye sebefikile e-funeral parlor. Qina mntanami. Qina ntombi yami. Ngingene.
Oh,
You have reduced me to less than a human being. I hate you and I hate everything you stand for. Damn you, man! It's Papa! It's Papa! Who are you? I've had my own fair share of problems. And the last thing I want is you pulling and tugging at me. Who do you think you are? I trusted you. We gave you our lives and you threw that back at us. You witch. Lord God in heaven, please wake me up. Wake me up, God. I cannot be in this place. I cannot see this woman. God, only you are in control. You don't have permission to even speak or breathe. You're a parasite. A killer. Huh? I'm alive. But I died. I saw them carry my body out of their room. How am I here? Why am I here? Get me out. Get me out!
Sorry, dear. Sorry, dear. Now I remember you. You did something very stupid.
You are stupid.
Let me speak. I know where we are. We are between life and death. No man's land. And we are not going anywhere soon. Someone has to bring sanity to this madness. I don't see how I killed this woman. How could I kill someone I don't even know? As you all know, I am a very educated, well-off, and important person. I am Comrade Mrs. And I deserve respect. People, I was the senior water reticulation and processing officer. And all I did was to make sure that the water that you drank was accessible and fit for consumption. Simple task. But Mr. Government did not give us the right tools and monies to do our job. Often than not, I had to use my own money to put fuel in my own car. Can you imagine? I had to buy my own fan when it was summer. The heat in that place. Airtime, lunch, aye. Standards of that place had fallen. The money was never enough and the those are just numbers. Just numbers that mean nothing. The hard cash never made it to our account.
So you decided that the numbers don't mean anything? When those numbers save or destroy lives and entire communities? You stupid woman. Even in your end days you don't know, do you? 50 million for making water clean and drinkable. But you embezzled it, all of it. And no one in Mr. Government's office cared to ask you because you were so and so who fought for this and that. This poor woman here took her life after her 2 children died from cholera and dysentery. I remember you. I remember the news at your house, covering the story. I remember you were involved in a car accident which took 4 lives. Comrade Mrs., how do you sleep at night?
Comrades, we all grieve differently and try to find someone to blame. The time had come. The time had come. Neither of us knows the time that God would have set. I guess the time had come. Just like mine. It had come. And it is the final. The time had come. Langenkathazo lezo shua. Nkathazo sani lawo namhlanje.
a day for drinking water. So we started boiling water. Then the electricity bill shot up and he came and cut us off for failure to pay. So one day I heard a woman in the market saying,
It's not good. Yabona thina. Sakhulele ekhaya. And this is what it says that but abantwana are used to this water. But lo mina baba abantwana ngiyabachofa. Sebeze bajayela amanzi lawo empopini.
so I went home and tried the tap water. The water that we were already paying for, but couldn't drink on any normal day. First it was tummy aches, then fever. I kept saying,
Sorry, baby. Uzaba right, auntie. It's just that you have to get used to the water. Or let me put ice blocks. It will make the taste better. Kumbe ngufake ichiyela.
as still as a rushing river. Between cholera and dysentery, my babies were as still as a rushing river. How can a mother bear her own children? And deep down, I knew I had failed them and deserved a no lesser end. And you own XKF water company, don't you? Purified bore water through reverse osmosis. Isn't that what the packaging says? You and your husband, Mr. So and so, tell us what we need for the killer.
We migrated from Borntolife to Huntersville for one reason and one reason only, for a better quality of life. But you, corporate missus, reduced us to a worse end. And I am angry because you are ignorant. Ignorant of the damage you have caused. Shame on you, corporate missus.
Religiously, I paid my bills. I attended every meeting and answered every questionnaire. After years of working in the council, I thought I knew all the flaws and could handle everything. But this, you went too far, comrade Mrs. You took away our dignity and pride away.
That you've inflicted on my family and thousands of others in this town. Your greed clouded your judgment, squashed your passion and patience. Money, wealth, but to what end?
Write, and write loudly.
My protest will not end.
Let my death be a clear message.
Corruption is the weed that grows in the field of berries, the plug we choose that is pushing us to an end. We call for an effective anti-corruption commission. Corruption
is the uninvited visitor that has crept into our beds and taken the innocence of the innocent, the stillness of the reserved, and ubuntu from our community. We call for an effective anti-corruption commission.
Corruption
is a disease that kills the body one part at a time. We call for an effective anti-corruption commission.
Stop corruption today. We call